Hello guys, this is Rahul Agarwal. I have completed my BTech from BIT Mishra, and today I will be taking your business mathematics subject. For all those students who are aspiring for CA foundation course, this class is made for you. Let me tell you, even if you have zero knowledge in this course, in this mathematics subject, or you have not taken this subject in your 10th and 12th standard, this course is made for you, and you can easily clear your paper 3, your business mathematics in your CA foundation course after you take my class. Okay, so let's dive in. Today we will be solving mock test papers on this business mathematics subject, so that you can get a knowledge of what will come in the exam. So let's dive in. The first question says two numbers are in the ratio 7:8. If 3 is added to each of them, the ratio becomes 8:9. This question can easily be solved by looking at the option rather than looking at the question. If you go by the standard method to solve, this question can be solved using this formula. See, the numbers are 7:8. So the ratios can be written as 7x is to 8x, and if 3 is added to each of them, so you add 3 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator, this ratio becomes 8:9. So from here you can get the values of x, and the numbers will be 7x divided by 8x. Okay, so here if you calculate x is 3, so this ratio is coming out to be 21:24. If you want to solve this within seconds, you can just look at the options. If you look at the option number C, simply by adding 3 in the numerator and denominator, this ratio will be simplified. You can directly get the answer as 24/27, which in simplest form is 8/9. Simplest form is you have to divide the numerator and denominator by a particular number till it is not divided by any other number. So this is the easy way to solve this. So from looking at the option, you can directly get the answer for the first question as C. In the second question, it is saying numbers which are not in proportion. Numbers are in proportion when the ratios are same. Suppose two numbers A by B is equal to C by D. This is in proportion when this ratio is same. A by B is equal to C by D. So from here you can look, by looking at the option only, you can say that first option is wrong. So this is the answer. Which of the following numbers are not in proportion? It is asking not in proportion. So first answer is not in proportion. So this is the answer, because if you look at the option, 6/8 is equal to 5/7. This is not possible. If you reduce this in simplest form, dividing it by 2, it is giving the answer 3/4, which is not equal to 5/7. So this is the answer directly. You do not have to check the other options also. Okay, moving on to the next question. In the third question, it is given to you as x square plus y square is equal to 7xy. You know x square plus y square plus 2xy is equal to x plus y whole square. So if you put x square plus y square in this equation, substitute the value here. So this will be 7xy plus 2xy, which will give you 9xy. That is equal to x square plus y, x plus y का whole square. So if you take log on both the sides, since you can see the option is asking, the question is asking you in terms of log. So here you have to apply log. So you apply log e to the power x. If you take log, so this will be x log a. If you apply log in this, it will be x log a. So that is what I am doing. So 2 to the power, so x plus y whole square is 2 log x plus y. If you take log on both the sides, and this is 9xy. Here also you have to take log. So here log a into b is given as log a plus log b, right? This is the formula that I am applying this one. So if you can write this as log of 9 plus log of xy, which you can further write it as this is 3 square. Square you can take it out, and log of xy you can again write it as log x plus log y. This is nothing but 2 log of x plus y. So if you bring this 2 log 3 to the left hand side, you can see that this left hand side, right hand side becomes 2 log of x plus y minus log 3. So next formula you will be using is log a by b is log of a minus log of b. So applying this formula here, log of x plus log of y will be equal to 2 log of x plus y by 3, dividing by 2 on both the sides. So this will be, so this will cancel out. So the answer is log of x plus y by 3 is equal to half of log of x plus log of y. Okay. So from here you can look at the options. It is asking you log of x plus y by 3, which is nothing but half of log of x plus log of y. Okay. Fourth question can be done if you move by the standard approach. You can take 2 to the power n common in the numerator, so it will come 1 plus, this is 2 to the power minus 1, which is half, and if you take denominator also common, 2 to the power n, this is 2 minus 1, which you solve, this will cancel out, this is 3 by 2 and this is denominator is 1, so essentially this is 3 by 2. You can solve this question by easily putting the n value of n as 0. Put value of n equal to 0. So what is the option? 1 plus 1 by 2 divided by 2 minus 1, which is also giving you the answer 3 by 2. So this is the second method to solve this. Next question, here it is given to you as 3 to the power x plus 5 to the power y is equal to 75 to the power z. So here you can just take it as equal to some constant, then you can find the value of this 3. 3 is what? K to the power 1 by x. 5 is what? K to the power 1 by y. And 75 is what? This is z. K to the power 1 by z. So you can represent 75 as 25 into 3, which you can further write it as 5 square into 3. So I can write this as 5 square, which is 25 into 3, which is 75, which is k to the power 1 by z. And I know value of 5 is k to the power 1 by y. So if I take square of that, it is k to the power 2 by y multiplied by 3. 3, what is 3? 3 is k to the power 1 by x, which is k to the power 1 by z. Now if I know 2 to the power 1 into 2 to the power 2, which is essentially what? 2 to the power 3. 4 times 2 is 8. So here we are adding the powers. So here you will add the powers. So k to the power 2 to the power y divided by, sorry, k to the power 2 by y plus 1 by x is equal to k to the power 1 by z. Now these two numbers are same, base is also same, so the power will also be the same. So from here you can say 1 by z is equal to 2 by y plus 1 by x. So your option will be option C. Okay, moving on to the next question. The value of this infinite series you have to find out. So I don't know the answer. So let's take the value of this infinite series as s. Okay, so you can write this as infinity. So I can write this also as this, because this is an infinite series. This will again represent that infinite series. So I can replace this with s, because I already know the infinite series value is s. I am assuming it as s. So squaring both sides and bringing 6 plus s to the left hand side, you can write this equation as s square minus s minus 6 equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation, you can break this constant in 2 into 3. You can write this as 2 into 3. So essentially you can write it as s square minus 3s plus 2s, 2 into 3 minus 6 equal to 0. So you can write this as s into s minus 3 plus 2 into s minus 3 equal to 0. Taking s minus 3 common, it will be left with s minus 2 into s minus 3 equal to 0. So s will be essentially minus 2 and 3. Value of minus 2 is not given to you, 3 is given to you. Option is C. And now you can also substitute this value of 3 to check whether you got the right answer in this equation. Substituting this value, s here, you can write this as 3 is equal to root under 6 plus 3, which is 3 is equal to 3. So this is equality. So this value is correct. If this value comes out to be negative inside the square root, and here it is positive, so this equality will not hold. So your value will not be correct. That value will not satisfy this. Moving on to the next question. If one root of the equation is x square minus 3x plus k equal to 0 is 2, then the value of k will be, here you are directly given you the root of the equation. So you can directly substitute the value of 2 in this equation. Substituting value of 2 in place of x, you can write 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus k equal to 0. So from here you can solve the value of k as 2, which is the value of which is the answer. Moving on to the next question. If arithmetic mean between the roots of quadratic equation is 8, arithmetic mean is given to you as 8, let the roots of the quadratic equation be a and b. So you are from the first sentence you are given to you as a plus b by 2 is 8. From the second sentence, geometric mean क्या होता है? Geometric mean is under square root of a into b, which is given to you as 5. From here you can get value of ab as 25, squaring both the sides, and from here you can get value of a plus b as 16. Okay. So what is the formula of quadratic equation? What is the equation for the quadratic equation? The equation you can be written as x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. This is equal to 0. So this is sum of the roots. So x square minus 16x plus the product of the roots is 25 equal to 0. The roots I have assumed as a and b, roots of quadratic equation. I have assumed as a comma b. So this is your answer, which is nothing but the answer B. Ninth question is super easy. The transpose of a column matrix is, see, column matrix is given to you. Let this column matrix be 1 into 3. There is one row and 3 columns. So this is will represent as column matrix. The entry in the column matrix are 1, 2, 1, 2 and 3. So if you take a transpose of this matrix, you will get a matrix which is row whose size will be 3 rows and 1 column, 3 into 1, and the values entry will be 1 into 3 into 3. This is transpose. This is essentially a row matrix. You can directly say the transpose of a column is a row. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Here the matrix, two matrices are multiplied. Matrix multiplication is done by taking a row of one matrix and multiplying with a column of one matrix. You will get that element of that matrix. For the first element of the matrix, resultant matrix, you will get the first element for the resultant matrix. So using this, you can write multiplying, taking the first row of the first matrix and multiplying with the first column of the second matrix, you will get minus a square minus a into a, or you can write this as a times minus a minus b times b. Doing it for the rest of the matrix, taking the first row of the first matrix and the second column of the second matrix, you will get a times b minus a b times a, which is 0. This is minus a square minus b square. Similarly, you can do it for the rest of the two elements. B times minus a times a times b plus a times b. For the last element, you can do it in the same way. B times b plus a times a. Here I have taken, for the last element I have taken the second row of the first matrix and the second column of the second matrix. So this resultant will be minus a square minus b square, 0, 0, a square plus b square. So which is option number B. Okay, hope you understood this part. Next question, solution of inequality is given to you. So first of all, here if we multiply the left hand side and the right hand side by the LCM of 3 and 6, which is 6, multiplying both the left hand side and right hand side with this number, you will get, and cancelling out, if anything cancels out, you will get 2 times 5 minus 2x is less than equal to x minus 30. Now multiplying it, 10 minus 4x is less than equal to x minus 30. So bringing 4x to the right hand side and bringing minus 30 to the left hand side, so 40 is less than equal to 5x. Cancelling out, if anything cancels out, so 8 is less than equal to x, which is option number A. 8 is less than equal to x, x is greater than equal to A. Moving on to the next question. On the average, experienced person does 5 units of work while a fresh one does 3 units of work daily, but the employee have to maintain an output of at least 30 units of work. यहाँ पे at least दिया हुआ है, it is given at least, so this must be greater than equal to 30. So experienced person does 5 units of work. So let the number of persons experienced is x. So total number of work, if one person does 5 units of work and there are x experienced person, the total number of experienced person work is 5x. Similarly, if there are y units of fresh workers and each worker does 3 units of work, so the total units of work will be 3y. We are adding because we are taking both the experienced and the fresh one, and this must be greater than or equal to 30. So this is the option number B. 13th question says with rupees 8,000 becomes 10,000 in 2 years at simple interest. So the interest charge is here 2,000. If you put in the simple interest formula, you can directly say this is 8,000 into rate, you don't know, time is 2 years, 500. From here, rate is coming out to be 12.5%. Or you can directly say the amount which has increased here is 25%, 2,000 by 8,000, which is 25%. In 2 years it is 25%. So I can say 1 year interest is 12.5%. Directly we can say. So now it is asking that the amount is finally amounting to 6875 in 3 years. You have to find out the principal at the same rate of interest. You have got the rate of interest at 12.5. So let the principal be P. Amount is given to you as 6875. So what is the formula for amount? Or you can directly say here, for 1 year it is having an interest rate of 12.5. For 3 years it will have an interest rate of 3 into 12.5, which is 37.5. This is the interest rate. So what is the actual amount that occurs? It is principal into 1.375, because you have calculating the amount. This is the interest. This is the interest rate. This is the interest rate at 7.5%. Now you have to calculate the amount. So you have to add the principal. So adding the principal, you have to add 1, and this is nothing but 0.375. Adding it to 1, it is 1.375. So you can directly use the formula 6875 is equal to principal into 1.375. From here you can get the principal as 5,000, which is option number B. The difference between simple and compound interest on a certain sum for 3 years is at 5% per annum is rupees this much. The compound interest on the sum for 2 years at 5% per annum is, see यहाँ पे आपको difference between compound interest and simple interest दिया हुआ है. You have been given a difference of compound interest and simple interest. So compound interest for 3 years at 5% per annum will be, can I say it is 1.05 to the power 3. This is the net amount minus principal. Principal you have to do this, can I say, because this part is amount and P multiplied by minus 1, which is principal. So amount minus principal is compound interest. Amount formula you know na, 1 plus R by N to the power NT. P times 1 plus R by N to the power NT. So T is the time, R is the rate of interest, P is principal, N is the number of years you have to calculate. If it is given half yearly, then you have to divide by 2. If it is given monthly, you have to divide by 12 and multiply by 12 also, to the power 12 also. Okay. So this is compound interest, and simple interest is what? Simple interest is 3 years 5% per annum. So I can say simple interest will be principal times 5%, 3 times 5%, which is nothing but principal into 0.15, 5 by 100, 5% you can do, into 3, which is 3 into 0.15. So if you subtract Ci minus Si, you will get some value, P times some value, which is 0.15, you will get some value. What is this value? Calculate this value. It is P times 0.007625. This is the value. Now this value is given to you as 228.75. So from here you can calculate the principal, which is coming out to be 30,000. Okay. Now what you are told is you have to find out the compound interest on the sum for 2 years at 5% per annum. You can directly say you have to find out the compound interest for 2 years at 5% per annum. The first year the interest will be 1500. 5% of this 30,000 is 1500. Correct? So this amount will become 31,500. Again 5% of this will be 1575 the next year. So the total interest is this plus this, which is 3075. Or you can directly put this in formula of this. Ci will be principal into 1.05 whole square minus 1. यहाँ से आपको निकल जाएगा. Here from here you will also get this will compound interest. This will also come out to be 3075, which is the option B. Next question: a sum of money doubles itself in 10 years. Number of years it will take to triple itself is C. Let the sum of money be P. It is doubling itself. It is coming to P. So the interest here which we are getting here is P. The difference is P. P is the interest we are getting in 10 years. So if you apply, this is the simple interest, principal into rate. Rate is what? You have to find out. Time is given to you as 10 years. From here you can see principal will cancel out. R will be equal to 10. 10% is the rate of interest. So now it is asking you after how many years it will triple itself. So now it is saying P will become 3P. The interest charge is 2P. This is equal to your principal is P. Rate is given to you as 10%. Into time is given to you, which is you have to find out. Let it be T. Okay. So from here you can say T is 20 years. From here if you calculate, this will cancel out 10, 10. TP will also cancel out. So you are left with T by 10. 2 is equal to T by 10. So from here you can say T is 20 years. Which is the answer. You can directly solve this type of question. See, here the interest you have got P here. Here also you are getting interest of 2p. So p, for p it is taking 10 years. So for 2p, first it will go from p to 2p, then it will go from 2p to 3p. So this will take 10 years. For the difference p, here we also difference p, so it will take another 10 years. So you can directly solve the answer by saying that 10 plus 10 is 20. So option is C. The last question, which is saying the effective rate equivalent to nominal rate of 6% compounded monthly is. So here the rate of interest is given to you as 6% for 1 year. You have to calculate it for monthly. So the formula that I just told you, this formula. You have to apply this formula. So you have to get the rate here. So rate will be what? 1 plus 6% of 12 to the power 12. This is what you want to, if you calculate for 1 year. So this will, if you solve this, so if you solve this, 1 plus 6 by 100 into 12 to the power 12 for 1 year, if you calculate, this will come out to be 1 plus 0.005 to the power 12. So this is the amount which you will be getting times p. This will be the amount that you will be getting. The compound interest, what will be the effective rate of interest? How will you get the effective rate of interest? This is the rate of interest. So how to get the effective rate of interest? You have to subtract 1 from this one and multiply by 100. So if you subtract 1.0617 minus 1 and then you multiply by 100, you will get the effective rate of interest, which is 6.17. So I hope you are clear in these questions. Any doubt, post it in the comments and I will see you there. For all those who want to take these classes, you can enroll now. Batches are starting soon. So see you guys there.